What up? I am BK back at you with another banger. Today, I'm answering someone's question, someone's request. They were looking at this old video from May 19th of 2018. You know, how to use the track mute and song arrangement. That was the MPC 2.2 software. We're currently now on MPC 2.7.2 software and firmware. So, you know, it's a little different, but it's pretty much all the same. So he scrolled down here to show where he was confused at. He said that he followed all the instructions that I showed, but for some reason when he hit the pad mutes, his drums were playing, right? Or she, I'm not sure by the name. They clarified some things and said that they're using the MPC X, they're on Catalina 10.15. I would suggest to each and every one of you guys that are currently using the MPC software on Mac, go easy on upgrading to Catalina. Like if you get a brand new Mac, whether it be an iMac, a MacBook, or any Mac, brand new like 2019, 2020, and it ships with Catalina, and you install your software with the MPC software or any products out there, you're good, right? Because it's basically everything is upgraded. But if you're using an old computer, old Mac, and you're updating to Catalina, I suggest and recommend that you move slow in your process. Like I recently got a new computer, and it's an old computer, but it's still newer than the one that I had before, and I'm still on High Sierra. That's 10.12, right? 10.13. And by next week, I plan on moving to Mojave, and then I will slowly migrate into Catalina because there's a lot of people saying that it doesn't work. Shout out to CMP. I see that he's using Catalina and everything seems to be working for him for what he's doing. But remember, we're all individuals and we do everything differently. So, you know, take your time with Catalina because it's not fully up to date with the softwares that we've been already using. And if you're using something such as the MPC Software Studio One or plugins of whatever you're using and it's working, don't rush to upgrade to the operating system just because it's new, because it takes like 6 to 12 months for the operating system or for the software such as MPC software or Studio One to catch up to the operating system. We learned that back in December when Akai rushed to release the MPC 2.7, and the reason why they did that was to integrate with Catalina, and people was having troubles with that. All right, so I'm gonna get on over into the MPC and show you guys a quick little cook-up and then display how to do the track. All right, so we over here in the MPC. I got this sample. And I'm just going to record it. None of this was planned. I just pulled in some random sounds to help someone get over their hump with the track mutes and song arrangements. So forgive me if it's not right and exact for you. All right. So there's a mean lag on the screen capture software, so try to speed this up. All right, boom. So I got that sample. I'm gonna try to add this in right quick. Alright, boom. So I got those drums laid. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the sequence, right? Copy the sequence to the first unused sequence. Do it. Now I'm on sequence 2. Go back to main. I'm gonna name this sequence 2. Then I'm gonna go back to the sample track. Now I'm gonna lay this part down. This other part of the sample, same sample, pitched up a little different, and I'm gonna play it out differently. I'm gonna record these drums over it. Boom. So now that I got that, I'm going to look for a bass to play along with that real quick. Something simple, just so I have more to pull away from when we doing the track mix. So I pulled in the Griselda Bass. Stupid simple. It's in the MPC one shots and key groups. If you don't got it, go ahead and grab it. It's on bkbangatv. Know what I'm talking about? So I'm just gonna record something random. So now I'm gonna go to the second sequence and see if I could do the same. Boom. So now that we got the bass, we got the drums, we got the sample, I could go ahead and add more layers, you know, pianos and all that extra stuff, but I'm gonna keep it super simple for the basis of just, you know, displaying how to use track mutes. So now we go to track mutes, right? Well, first, before you go to track mutes, you want to make sure if you're on, you want to label your tracks. First of all, make sure your tracks are labeled. And for instance, I have the drums all on one track. For me, that's not an issue, right? Because I know how to make that work. For you, you may not know how to make this part work, so you would want to explode your drums, and you would go to edit. If you're on the computer and you're using the computer without an MPC, you go to edit, go to track, and go to explode. Once you hit explode, it will explode your drum track onto the next available open slot. So if you're on track 4 and you put your bass on track 5 and track 6 is open, it'll start to populate from track 6 and onwards. I'm not gonna do that, but because I'm gonna show you another way, but that's how you would do it. All right, so the track, we have two. The first track that I'm gonna mute out is the drums, and it's all on one track, and I'm gonna go back to that afterwards. So now I'm gonna press overdub. And that's because it's so short of a sequence, you know. That's that's the length of it, right? So I did make a mistake right here. I would go to the select tool, and then I'd highlight that, and then I just fix that real quick. So now for the drums, I'm gonna have it muted up until bar 3. I'm gonna go into pad mute, and since I'm on the drums, I would put this into right, and now I'm gonna mute out the drums that I don't want. I don't even have to press overdub. I just put the automation on right opposed to read, but make sure after you finish this, you put it back to read. And again, the reason why I do this is because I'm a little bit more advanced with everything. Not to say that you're not, but I know what I'm doing. So I know that I don't need to explode my drums. I could do this step and then explode it afterwards, right? So I press play. Now, if you pay attention on those parts, you would see that it's highlighted. How you would see that, you would go to Trackview, right? You would see the actual drums being muted. Alright? Stupid simple, is nothing crazy. Once you know what you're doing, you run through this in little or no time. Shout out to the person who had that question. I've been away for a little minute. This lockdown situation just got me busy. We homeschooling. It's called distance learning, and I gotta stay on top of my children's education. Luckily, I have a partner in crime with that, so I don't have to, bear the grunt of all of that. But just everyday life. So I'm a little behind on my uploads, and I thank you guys for bearing with me. If you did make it this far in the video, I do appreciate you. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm not sure what you're waiting for. Leave your comments or concerns in the comment section. Anything regards to this particular video. Comment with a timestamp if you're confused or whatever. Also, utilize the timestamps as the pinned comment. Some people be saying my videos are too long. There's a method to my madness, you heard? So yeah, some of my videos are extended a little bit. It is what it is, right? Do remember that music is life. It is our DNA. Keep banging. Peace, love, and light. Till next time, I do appreciate y'all. Please do stay safe out there. Practice social distancing as far as when you're out in public. They got the little 6 feet and 13 feet rule. Pay attention to that, because fake news is fake news. But when it comes to your health, especially with the babies, you want to be secure. All right, love and light till next time. Peace.